Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, I believe we are live. Just give us a quick second as we get ourselves situated. I am going to share out everywhere that I am live as per usual, which will take me a couple seconds. But otherwise, we are going to then jump into attempting to be productive, whatever that means. Might be
It
pure
means we're gonna
chaos.
get some stuff done. We're gonna get some stuff done.
Okay.
Are we introducing ourselves again, or do we just assume people know us?
We'll probably introduce ourselves again. Because, I mean, this is only the second time we've done this.
That's true.
Okay. To check.
Do you want to go first, or do you want to wait, or do you want me to go first?
I mean, if you want to start introducing yourself as I do some of this stuff.
I'm fine with that. Alright. I am Leslie. At Lesdep for all my socials, so that's at LESDEP. And I am mostly a card maker and scrapbooker. Yep, I can talk. And tonight I am going to be ink blending all these lovely daisies because I'm going to be making a video later, at a later date, where I'm trying to mimic these daisies that is on this pattern paper. And this paper is from Not Too Shabby. I am one of their designers. And then you'll see later on I might be stamping some of my greetings as well, because I am doing a video all about this stamp set, which is part of our September retreat, and it is exclusive to that. So we want to talk about it because it has the best greetings ever. And I'm one of the teachers for that retreat. So that is what I will be working on tonight. If for some reason I'm super duper fast, which I don't see me being fast, I'm going to play with alcohol ink because it sounds fun. And I haven't got to open this one yet.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an alcohol ink fan myself, so I totally understand. I've got a little project here where the author, artist, publisher of this coloring book reached out to me and is like, hey, do you want to check out this coloring book and maybe do a flip through or whatever for your channel? And I can't even grab the other one. They not only sent me one, they sent me 2 copies. So before I do the flip through, so you guys are getting a sneak peek for what's coming on my channel, I wanted to test out some materials on this paper because it's got an interesting feel to it. So I'm not 100% sure how it's going to hold up. So I have a whole bunch of different media that I use when I'm coloring in coloring books that I wanted to test out in here before I did a flip through, because otherwise, if all goes well, I might do a giveaway of the second copy of this book.
Nice.
Because it is fairly interesting looking. I mean, I'll give you guys a sneak peek. It's got a whole bunch of like old world, like Japanese style artwork in it that was recreated into coloring pages. So the concept's really cool. I'm just a little bit paranoid about it. And oh, by the way, I don't think I actually introduced myself.
It's shiny.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm afraid of. It feels a little bit like magazine paper.
Ooh.
So I don't know how it's gonna hold up to actually being colored on. So I wanted to test that first. By the way, I am April. My channel is April Sarah, and I do a lot of coloring book art, whatever you want to call it. I'm a colorist of coloring books. So this is my project for tonight, and if I get all the way through that, I have the new, oh gosh, I have the new Ohuhu Jade Summers collab that I did do a review on my channel for, but now I want to do a color chart, color swatch for all of the markers that came in the set. So we'll see.
Nice.
We'll see where I get to. Hi, friend. It is good to see you. I see you in the chat. I love that you keep showing up. You make my day. Okay. So yeah.
I thought I was prepared. I'm over here going, nope. I forgot my sticky mat so that I could just stick these to it and they'll stay. And I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. Is like you're getting ready to do it, and then there's that one thing. Okay. So this coloring book does have a tester page in it, which is nice. I am now going to destroy it.
Nice.
Oh.
I don't even know where I haven't used this thing for a while. And I'm not even sure where I put it.
Ooh, too fast. Sorry for anyone I just made super dizzy.
What'd you do?
I zoomed in way too fast. Okay, so I've got color pencils, watercolor.
Where it is?
What's watercolor? What's water-based? Water-based. Water-based. What do we do? Ooh, India ink. That's alcohol, alcohol. Alcohol. And those are. Okay.
Yep, I can't find it. I'm giving up. We're just gonna use.
Is that just giant washi tape?
Yeah, it kind of feels like post-it tape. It's from scrapbook.com. They do rolls of it. And it's that tacky, can be peeled right back off kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna use that. And I'm also playing with some random brushes that I've gotten in random orders. There's a Simon Hurley brush and an Alt New brush, and then a little Simon Says stamp brush. We're just gonna play. We're gonna play. Ugh.
So far, color pencils are doing okay.
Do you have to press really hard on it?
No. Surprisingly. The real question is...
Yeah. I don't want it to be too blue because I want it to still be daisy, but like the paper, all the shading is like blue, and I wanted to kind of bring some of that into these. I don't know if I like these brushes. I feel like brushes like this that are just that flat instead of the rounded, I end up having more trouble with because I feel like I end up having harsher edges with them. And then I have to blend and blend and blend and blend and blend. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, of course I grabbed a marker that's dry. Oh.
How's it doing with that dry marker?
Going really well. to self. Add that to the list of things I need to get a new small middle purple pink. I got a big middle purple pink.
So is that a refillable one?
No. Sadly. Yeah, these are the Pitt Artist pens, and they're the India ink.
Okay.
I think. Surprisingly, it doesn't go through. That's one layer. 2, 3. Well, that I didn't anticipate. You got a little bit of ghosting, but
it's going through the page?
It's not. I put 3 layers on, and you can see a little bit of ghosting, but not a lot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got some on the other page. Okay. This is one of my pans.
Make note, it takes a while to dry.
Yeah. At least the pigmented inks. Oh, no, see, the Pantone dried fairly quickly. But the page is also, like, absorbing it. Ooh, yeah, that bleeds through.
Ew. That's so interesting. It's such a glossy paper. You wouldn't think it would bleed like that.
Well, and I'm starting to think parts that look glossy are because of the ink on the paper.
Oh.
Because, like, these pages right here, that's all ink. That isn't technically the material of the page. So it's how the ink is sitting on the page. Watercolor.
I have too many projects on my desk right now. Try not to knock down stacks.
And for anyone who's joining us right now, let us know what your project you're working on.
And if you can find all the stuff on your desk. I am struggling. Okay. Try this again. I'm putting one of these flowers all the way together to see if I like what I'm doing. Or if I need to change it up. Yeah. Thankfully, these inks dry fairly fast.
Watch keeps hitting the desk. Yeah, I definitely cannot use a Pantone in this coloring book.
Then, this. All right. What do we think?
Well, that's cute.
Yeah?
I like that.
I think that's what I'm going for. Yeah. I think it'll... Sorry. I'm just dropping things. I think that'll go really well with it.
So you're gonna do this as a card, right?
Yes. So I'm actually doing it as several cards.
Well, yeah. I didn't think it was gonna just be one with 17 flowers on it.
Right, that'd be a lot. I'm only making 7. It's a process. Okay. So I'm going to... I think I'm going to do all the yellows first. Because that'll be the easier. And then we'll slow down and do all the colors. Yeah, I have a 2-sheet wonder sketch that turns into like 6 cards. And it's originally for 6x8 paper, but I only have 6x6 paper. So I was going to try to modify it and see if I could get it to work.
Interesting.
So, did you have any flooding? You got about
No,
today?
a lot of a lot of my plants and stuff were knocked over, and we've got like you can see where the water like washed out a lot of our mulch.
Yeah.
But
We were on the way to Nana's house and went to go past my husband's work, and we couldn't make it that far because there was water over the road. And I saw a pickup truck go through it, and the splashing was above his driver's windows, driver and passenger window. And I went, I'm not going to do that with my minivan.
oh, absolutely not.
Right. So I went back. I turned around and went around, and we eventually made it there to Nana's house for the sun to come out, and then we played in the water all afternoon.
That sounds right.
Right.
I'm expecting all the rest of these to just kind of like bleed through because they're all alcohol based.
So, are you going to have to stick with just pencil colors for that coloring book then?
I think if I want to do a marker base, it's probably going to have to be in the pit pen because the India ink isn't as aggressive as the alcohol ink. And so I could do at least one layer of that. That is a super uncomfortable looking pink. It's the only pink in the set though. It makes me so sad.
I am turning my tape over and working on my blues now because I don't want any kind of residue from the yellow to make my flowers green. So, moving on to the blue. And I'm using Simon Says Stamp Positively Saturated ink. I love their inks. I have almost every color. I think I'm a little behind now just because of budgets, but I love their ink.
How many inks are there?
Oh, I have no idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 99, and I think I'm missing at this point. I think I'm missing at least 21, if not a little bit more.
Gotcha.
So that's an idea. And they're like still coming out with colors every once in a while too.
Right.
That's why I'm behind.
Yeah.
But I couldn't decide between distress oxide and distressed ink, and I wasn't about to buy a bunch and then hate it or something. And I felt like this was a happy middle going with their brand and their hybrid ink.
Makes sense. I am okay. So I am currently testing out a coloring book that was sent my way. This is Japanese fairy tales. The author, artist, publisher of this one sent it to me And I'm testing it out before I do a flip through for the channel because I've got 2 copies. They sent me 2 copies. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do a giveaway with a second copy. So I wanted to make sure that it had some good heft to it. Because I was afraid, because when you look at a lot of this, you got this nice gloss on it, so I didn't know how it would take different mediums. And right now, colored pencils work pretty well on this. But I think the only wet media marker that didn't have some kind of like ghosting or bleeding on it, I mean, you can still kind of see it. But the only one that didn't like really come through is the Pitt pens. So I think this is a coloring book that you either have to use Pitt pens, and you can only do maybe 3 layers, or colored pencils. I guess I could give that a try real quick. Let's do a layer. Second layer. And a third. I'll let that dry, and I'll go over that with colored pencil to see if that kind of made the paper too thin, or what? Probably should use a color that is not the same color as the marker. Because that's the fun thing about using Pitt pens with polychromos, is that you can color match because they use the same color system.
What's a Pitt pen?
So a Pitt pen is the Faber-Castell marker that uses India ink, which is, how do you explain India ink? It is a permanent ink that is waterproof, but it's not an alcohol ink, so it doesn't blend like alcohol would, because it doesn't have an alcohol base. It technically still has a water base, but it's the pigment that makes it India ink, which makes it permanent.
Okay.
So I mean, it's a really good media to use if you want to put down something that you don't want to move when you're layering other media on top of it. So you could use watercolor over top of it and it's not going to move. You can use alcohol ink over top of it and it's not going to move.
Oh, okay. I changed my brush. I went back to my rounded ones. These were just driving me nuts. This one, the Simon Hurley, it's really soft, like to hold and everything, and I liked that. But I think I just need the rounded edge because that's what I'm used to. Because I was just making too harsh of lines, and I did not like that, and I felt like I was using too much ink to try to unharsh the lines. So you're harshing my vibes here. I need to get a set of these that are smaller though. That's for a future order.
So that kind of buckles the paper when I try to use both media on the same spot. But I guess the good news is, like, all of these pictures don't have anything on the back of them. So technically I could use markers on them. I just have to put a blotter sheet on the back, like I did. That is Now I've got ink all over it that I need to clean.
You can clean a blotter sheet? I don't understand.
This is plastic.
Oh, okay.
So if I go and I get a cotton ball and some alcohol ink, or maybe just a tissue. Don't know why I thought I needed to shake the alcohol bottle. There you go. Done.
Whoa. Cool.
Ooh, that's strong smelling stuff. Okay. Which means I'm on to project 2, which is making a mess of my new Ohuhu Honolulu markers.
It makes me giggle every time I hear someone say their name.
Ohuhu?
Oh. Ohuhu.
I'm gonna just take all of these out of this case.
Get some ASMR right here.
I did have fun using these markers. I just am a little sad about how few pinks there are in this set.
I mean, can't you buy more? Isn't there more than that set?
But see, then I'd have to figure out someplace to store these.
Sure.
Because only 48 fit in this carrier.
Okay, well, you store them at my house.
So I'm buying you markers. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes. I'm just, letting you store them at my house because I have so much room.
Didn't I give you a set of old alcohol markers?
Yeah, I think I have like 6. And what are they? Here, hold on. Oh, they're Spectrum Noir.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, which technically I could be using with my, tri-blend that are Spectrum Noir. But I'm just saying, can you ever have enough?
As someone who's sitting and staring at least 5 different sets of alcohol markers sitting in front of her, I don't know if that's true.
I feel like you are the prime example of it being true that you can never have enough. I've seen your collection and I feel like it's only growing. Alright, I am done with the ink blending. What do I do?
Okay.
Wipe
I may
up my
not
station.
have planned this through.
Get them all put back together.
Should probably put the Crayola marker back. I do have to say, I find it interesting how much the new Crayola alcohol markers look like the Ohuhu markers.
Well, that's because they want you to mistake them for the Ohuhu and buy them instead, and then you're like, oh, well, I already bought them and start using them before I notice the difference.
I'm not sure that makes sense, especially since I think
Sneaky.
Crayola are more expensive.
Well, that's mean.
I do have a lot of nostalgia around Crayola, though.
I mean, that is usually your first set of crayons.
And markers.
And markers. And pencil colors. Pretty much all your first set of art supplies is Crayola.
I will say, I think I like the brush tip on the old style of Crayola alcohol markers compared to the new ones.
Why?
It's a finer brush. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. My camera's probably not focusing.
The one looks a little bit longer and pointier.
Yeah, and that's the old one.
So the old one is the black?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was, 10 years ago. Crayola did a creative set, and they had a couple of, like, there was maybe like 10 of these markers.
There's only 10 in the set?
What?
There's only 10 in the set?
Yeah. And it was like a
Oh.
limited run.
Oh.
And it was, of course, before Ohuhu really took off, and I think it was because of Ohuhu that Crayola decided to, like, really get into the adult coloring scene.
Oh. It wasn't to compete with Copic?
No. Copic is a completely different level than Ohuhu and Crayola. So Ohuhu and Crayola are trying to hit, like, the
meat.
What do we call it? The hobby colorist, the cozy colorist, the vibe coloring. Whereas
the meat.
Copic is existing for the artist space. So they're for the artist and the illustrator and people who are creating artwork that usually they're turning around and trying to make a living off of.
Oh, not quite used, but kind of you. You versus me here.
So if you see, like, mangas and things and those, like, the covers of, like, mangas and stuff like that, a lot of times they've used, like, Copics.
Nice.
I am looking for my pen.
Which one? There's
about
100 on your desk right now.
Those are markers. Looking for
a
pen.
Sorry. Oh, I thought that one was a pen, but I think it's a blender.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tiny screen. Okay. Some of these I accidentally poked holes in, trying to get them off the die. So they need to be the bottom. Needs to be a bottom. Went a little overboard with it. It needs to be a bottom. 6.
Okay.
Cool. That'll work.
Don't need to do the blender. I feel like I'm slowly rolling away from my desk.
Are you pushing that hard on it or something?
Well, okay. So the joy of having a dog sitting behind you means you, like, slowly slide forward on the chair. I'm trying to stop myself from sliding forward, which ends up pushing the chair back.
Isn't your husband home? Why are they not hanging out with him?
They're not allowed in his studio.
Oh, okay. So he's getting his jamming on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's too many cords. I get that.
Well, and it's
Children are
mostly
not
because if he
allowed.
leaves the door open, that means the cat can get in.
He would eat everything. So this dye is originally for sunflowers, but I feel like it works for daisies.
I mean, sunflowers and daisies have a lot in common.
I'm learning to stretch my stash. And voila. I think they're pretty. Oh yeah, I think that goes really well. Cool.
Did you get them all done?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like I said, I was only going to do 7 because my 2-sheet wonder thing that I'm going to do makes 6 cards. And I figured 1 for each card and then an extra one that I can randomly put on a card, or I feel like one of them needs another one or something. But that'll at least get me my majority going. And I'm trying to do more like sets of cards. One of the feedback things that I got this time was that the counselors were really appreciative that there was not quite duplicates, but like similar cards for their kids so that they could give kind of the same-ish one to both kiddos so that they weren't fighting or thinking that they got a better one or something. I'm trying to do more that are different but the same, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna clean this up so that I can mess with it. It's been a while since I've done alcohol ink, so this should be interesting. See if I can actually remember what I'm doing. Well,
The cat has
hello to
entered the
you.
chat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, you tell me all about it, dude.
You are so noisy.
Always. Should probably get
Again,
the blanket ready.
I need my grip mat, but I have no clue where it is. I think I banished it somewhere because it was driving me nuts at one point because it was sticking to everything. It's fine. I can just use the glass and hope that I don't like make a giant too much of a mess. Clean, knocking things over again. This is why you do one project at a time, right? And clean up in between, and yeah.
Well,
That's not how my brain works. Okay, this one I think might add a little bit of some other inks later, but I think I'm just going to play with these 3 first. Okay, I need to stick this down though a little bit more. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. So I have my blending solution and my whatever it's called, alcohol, isopropyl.
Isopropyl.
Yeah, that word.
Sorry, I had a pen in my mouth.
No, it's
yeah,
fine.
that's literally what I just used to clean off my mat.
Yeah, whenever anyone says that word, it always kind of makes me go, that's a fun word. I can never say it. Like ever. Okay. So this is Little Birdie alcohol ink. This is actually alcohol ink that a local crafting place had, and I wanted to support her, and I went, ooh, it's a set of pretty blues and a purple, and I will totally take that. And it's called Berry Basket. And so I got Aqua Vibe, Marine Blue, and Blue Velvet. I've never even opened these. I don't know what they look like. I'm not very good with alcohol inks, but we are going to just play, which is, I feel like the whole point of alcohol ink is to play.
Pretty much.
It's about letting go of control, which I have a very hard time doing. So you'll see me, and if I suddenly mute myself, it's because I'm swearing in the background. Or I've passed out from fumes.
Yeah, it happens.
I usually have like a fan going or something, but that would be too loud on a live stream. So Aqua Vibe. Nope. What's happening here? Is there a stopper? Yep, there's a stopper. Oh, okay. I'm about to make a mess.
I mean, are you using alcohol ink if you don't make a mess?
Oh my gosh. Yes, but I don't want it to explode. It does not say how to open this. So don't mind me as I explode this ink. There's like, can you see this? There's like a lid on it. I can't get it off. Try not to break it.
I can't say I've ever dealt with one of those bottles before.
Well, I haven't either, because the ones that I had earlier was a set of Tim Holtz, and I don't remember there being a cap or anything on them.
Oh!
Yep.
Oh! Well, I mean, you did a little bit of splatter.
It's gonna be a smurf for 2 days.
Is it just on your hands and on the table?
There's a little bit that got on me.
Oh no.
I told you it was gonna explode. I thought it was just this part, but apparently it's this whole thing, which, now I know for the rest of them.
Can you like take a piece of paper and just like lay it in the rest of that ink?
Well, see, that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take some of this. What I would want to do, I don't have. That's fine. We're just gonna put some cardstock in it and tap it, tap it, tap it. Pick up some of this. Whew, that is smelly. I think I lost half the bottle.
Oh man.
Well, that one's open.
Oh,
Also,
it's
FYI,
open.
yeah, open your stuff before putting blending solution and everything, because I feel like this has dried up already. Well, now I'm going to be blue.
You don't have anywhere important to be for the next couple of days, right?
I have to work on Saturday. Do you think they'll let me hold their babies with blue hands?
They're gonna wonder what kind of tattoo you got.
Oh my gosh, right? Okay. So now that we did that, let's not. How are you supposed to get these off?
Yeah, I'm doing swatches for my alcohol markers. I just got this 48 set of the Ohuhu Honolulu Bee series. I figure I might as well swatch them out so I can make a color chart for them. And let's see if it'll fuel my desire to get more of the set or not.
Oh my god.
I just keep looking up and seeing your hands.
Oh my god. I don't know how to get this off. Do you have a solution for getting it off of your skin? And just bathing in isopropyl alcohol?
Yeah, I mean, you might want to do a quick rinse with the alcohol. But,
oh my gosh, how do you get these out? Okay, whoever. Okay, here it goes. Okay. Ah! What the crap? That is not how this is supposed to work.
Are you
Am I
supposed to like
cut?
punch a hole in the tip?
I have no idea. There's like, was there directions on the thingy? No. No. Highly pigmented. Yes. Instant drying. Yes. There is no directions for this at all. Yeah, there, because you can't just pour that. Look at that hole. That wouldn't work.
No, that's why I was wondering. It's like, are you supposed to like?
I don't know. I'm gonna put this back on and try to punch a hole through it.
Please don't cut yourself.
It's just my pokey tool. Oh my gosh, that's what you're supposed to do.
At least we're entertaining. I mean,
fine. Yeah, if I do any like videos later on and my hands are still blue, well, the people that came to this live stream will know why.
you'll be in on the secret.
Right. Is that how all alcohol inks are? Is that what you're supposed to do every time? Is poke? I don't remember having to do this with my other ones. Oh, I need to wipe that out.
You're talking to the wrong person because I have never bought that kind of alcohol inks.
What kind of alcohol inks do you have?
I just have the Copic refill stuff.
Oh. Thing is. Okay. Well, I did say I was going to be getting messy. I didn't figure it'd be this messy. It's. I'm fine. We're fine. Everything's good.
No need to panic.
No need to panic. Gonna play. Just gonna make a mess. Just gonna make a mess. Gonna let it flow a little bit more. I'm fine.
Let's do some blues. Leslie has inspired me to use the blues.
Here. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to bathe in the alcohol later. It's fine, but it will come off. And then whatever doesn't come off, well, you know, it'll be less of a issue, right?
Yeah. Just do like a bunch of dishes.
Right. I need to. I got pizza pans in there. Gotta get it on my fingers before I put it on my thing. There we go. Move it around a little bit more. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, they are very pretty. I will say that. Like an ocean going on here. Do you ever watch those Tim Holtz when he's playing?
I've watched one or two of them, yeah.
He makes it look like so easy and carefree and everything. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I was wondering why it wasn't working the way I wanted it. It's because I forgot the blowing part. I'm fine. I think I'm distracted by my own blue hands. Because I'm supposed to be like directing the air instead of just saturating my panel here. That's fine. There we go. Get some fun movement.
That's a nice color.
Spray it out. It helps if I remember why I have this tool next to me. There we go. This is not an ink blending actual thingy. This is actually a get rid of the dust in my camera thingy. but I never use it. So I'm like,
who dusts their camera?
Right. I was like, why am I getting weird circles everywhere? It's because I'm not doing the blowy tool. Yes. More circle. I don't know. I watch YouTubers that like do this on a regular basis, and they just make it look so easy. Like, all you gotta do is flick, 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 and it's pretty and it makes sense. And I'm like, I flick, 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 and I got like a mess. They're like, if you don't like it, just keep going. And I'm like, how many layers of stuff is it fine? There we go. To do. No. There we go. There we go. Now it's kind of working the way I. Ooh, that's pretty. Ah! I'm okay. That's kind of pretty. What do we think? Is that one done? I think that one's done.
Looks good from here. But I also don't know what you were going for.
I don't know what I'm going for either. I'm going for, do I like it? Is it like am I done? I'm going to compare it to some of these. Since I have Ranger alcohol inks as well. I'm bringing Gumball, Boysenberry, and Turquoise. And kind of see how they play together. My next one. See, and this. I love
the random thing we name colors.
Right? This was just like, here's my thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, I did have to poke a hole through that. I did have to poke through. But I think there was directions that told me to do that, though. Not on here. But on the packaging, I think it told me to do that. See, that's... Yeah. All right. All right. Whatever you're called. Little birdie. I'm talking to you. Put it on your packaging. Poke hole. Don't try to take cap off. Because clearly that needs to be on the directions. Because I cannot be the only one, right? Right? Sure.
I'm sure there's been many a person who has done something similar.
Right? I mean, that is why that is why we have things like, caution, this coffee is hot. This hot coffee that you ordered is hot. Or things like, please do not eat the Tide Pods. Like, somebody did it. Somebody did it, and that's why they have to do it.
Yeah, somewhere along the line.
Okay. Try this. Okay. One, we're going to get the caps off of all these so that I am ready.
There's something very satisfying about doing color swatches.
There we go.
So, I highly recommend for everyone at some point. I mean, I guess I find it kind of like therapeutic, but I'm also a weirdo.
What are you weirdo about?
I find great joy in doing color swatches.
This is much better when I remember the blowing tool. I don't mind doing swatches. I do swatches for like my inks and my colors as well. I'm going to add gumball. I don't know if I find it nearly comforting and calming as you do, though. See, this right here is both driving me nuts and calming for me. Is that a thing?
Giving you anxiety, but fulfilling your.
But it's also fun.
Yeah.
So I'm like, ooh. I think I'm just gonna go with those two colors. Because this is fun. As long as I don't, have anything else explode on me. Open that up a little bit more. This is going over here. More pink. Oh yeah, now we're going. But yes, this is why we need like a glass mat or something that we can wash off. I am getting it everywhere now. Okay. Sorry. Every time I like drop it and it goes flying, I'm like.
There's just a lot going on over there, isn't there?
Yes. Yes, there is. This is that I'm pretending to know what I'm doing until it actually works out. I'm waiting for my husband to come in and go, what is that smell? Yeah, cool.
So, question for you, Liz. What books are you reading right now?
Okay. So I actually just finished a book. Elise Meyer's memoir. That's a great question. Let me tell you about
that
it
you
or
picked
something.
up at the little library?
Yeah. I finished that. I did a mix of reading it physically, and then I also ended up borrowing the audiobook from the library because I like that. She narrates it
Okay.
so she reads it herself, which is fun because I like watching her videos. I personally enjoyed it. I know a lot of the reviews said they went into it thinking it was like a typical memoir, and they were mad that it wasn't. And I was like, really? Because I felt like I learned a whole lot about her just through her little snippet of stories that she does, and I feel like it's very her. So I wasn't disappointed, and I loved it. I give it 5 stars. I recommend it. If you like her videos, I think you like the book. Plus, the physical book has little drawings and stuff, so that's fun too. I think this one is done.
Well, I mean, like you said, I mean, that's kind of like her style of storytelling. Oh,
Right?
that's pretty. That's what made her famous on TikTok in the first place.
Right. And
So
so I
why
feel
would you?
like her book very much represents her.
Okay.
And so now I got Hail Mary back from the library.
Okay.
Project Hail Mary.
How far
So
are
I'm
you in that
reading
one?
that. Only like 30%.
Okay.
I don't know if this gives away spoilers since it was in the previews of the movie, but he just got a good look at the other creature.
Do you know their name yet?
He calls him Rocky.
Okay. I didn't know if
So,
you knew it was Rocky yet, and I didn't want to like go and spoil that.
oh yeah, he's like, oh, I see his hand claw thing, and he's like, I'm going to name him Rocky until I'm told otherwise, and we haven't been told otherwise, so that's his name. I'm enjoying it. The science goes way over my head, so anytime he starts talking math, I kind of like zone out a little bit. But I had the same problem with the Mars one. What is
Oh,
that one called?
Martian?
Yeah, Martian. Whenever he would go into the science of it, I'd be like, that's nice. Moving on. But yeah, I'm enjoying that. And then I think I'm also doing a study in drowning, I
Ooh.
think is name. Um,
Yeah, that's the first
I'm
book in that
only,
series.
yeah, I'm only like kind of the same amount, like 30%. But that was fun. Um, through that as well. I think I'm gonna make an all blue one here. Play. Um, and then I know how many books am I in? And then I'm also going back and forth with our book club book, the Yesternight, of which I think I'm like 20% through.
Okay.
And I know that sounds like a lot, but you know what happens when Libby suddenly goes, all your books are available. And I'm like, that's nice. And I need to read the Project Hail Mary because we actually bought the movie on Vudu because they were having a sale, but I won't let my husband and I watch it until I've read the book.
Good.
So I gotta read it so that we can watch the movie. And I just got that back from the library because I'm slow. And then of course book club book. We only have so many days to get that read, so I need to work on that. The other one I've just had for so long, I keep putting it on the back burner. How many books are you currently reading?
I am in the middle of 3, so I'm about 75% of the way through Yesternight, which
Okay.
it might not be your vibe, but it is 100% my vibe.
Okay. That's
I
okay.
Yeah, well, and I think once you get into it, I mean, it reads more like a historical fiction.
I'm picking up that for sure. But I think I thought going into it was going to be thrillery, and I feel like
And
it's just like
you just
weird
haven't gotten
mystery.
there yet.
Okay. It'll get better.
Cuz yeah, it's very moody, and it does have a touch of that like supernatural thriller to it.
Okay.
Um
I know.
And
Whenever it's a creepy book about a little creepy kid, I'm like,
yeah, I mean, it's not the kid who's creepy, which is good.
oh,
But
okay.
it does have touches of Kansas and Nebraska in it.
Yeah, they did already mention Kansas because she was talking like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. But yeah.
So that kind of made me happy. And then I'm also about 75 to 80% of the way through of Eldritch, which is book 2 in the Eatingwood series, which the first book is Anathema? Yes,
I think I know what you're talking about because I'm watching your TikTok videos.
Well, sometimes I get too far into something. I'm like, wait, is it this thing? I don't even know. Which it is a very dark series. I mean, it's not like the darkest thing, but I understand why the dark romance girlies like it, but they think it's more on the tame side.
I will take tame anytime.
I mean,
Some of these.
it's still a little out there, but it's
Yeah.
so you remember when we read the book about the assassins?
The 2 assassins
Yes.
that they found love.
Yes.
Yeah. The only thing about that book that I can remember is the gross spitting in the mouth.
So it's kind of in the same vein as that, but I think it's better written.
Okay, that's not tame.
I said the tame side of dark romance.
Okay.
So we're still at like level 3-4 on the spice scale.
Okay.
But on the so like in the dark romance genre, they tend to go into the darker side of those situations.
Yes.
And this one, it touches on it, but it doesn't push you to a corner that you're like very uncomfortable with.
Oh, okay.
And I think it handles a lot of like these psychological issues really well. And then we did start the
Weezing you and your husband.
Yeah, the 4th book of Dungeon Crawler Carl. I don't know why it's always so hard to get that out. Which is the Gate of the Feral Gods. And
would I like this series?
I mean, both you and Kevin are gamers, so I think you would like understand the genre. I know for me, there are parts of it that I find uncomfortably crude.
Oh.
Because, I mean, that is sometimes associated with the gamer culture.
Right. And I do know that.
But once you get past the first book, you start to understand a little bit more what's actually going on, and it gets kind of interesting politically.
Oh, okay. I think this is going to be my last one that I'm going to play with.
Yep, and I've only got 3 more of these to do.
Cool. Yeah, because I'm seeing our time, and then I'm starting to itch. So I think I need to get this off of me. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. Things to flow and make a mess. Ah, don't make that make a mess.
Okay.
Awesome. Back. All right. So, what are your plans this weekend? Like, get to know
Ooh.
you. What do you do on the weekends?
I just got 20 pounds of peaches.
Ooh, you're doing that again?
Yep. I'm gonna be
Okay, did you
canning
see my
myself some
video?
peach. What?
Did you see the video I sent you? I think it was on Instagram about the peaches.
About pulling out the peaches.
Yeah,
Except for
pulling out the
the only
pit.
the only problem is I have to take the skin off first, and I don't think it's gonna be nearly that easy to pull the pit out if there's no skin on
Oh,
it.
I thought you did the skin after because you like boiled it or something and then the skin fell off. I thought that's what you figured out last time.
Yeah, no, you actually have to peel it off, but you can't boil it if the pit has been ripped out of it. You get too much water and you'd lose the juices of the peach.
Uh, could you do the pit that way after you boiled it?
It'd be too slimy to keep a hold of the peach.
Ah, well, fine. Be that way.
But
That was being
it's
helpful.
good if you're
My,
eating the peach.
well, see, my whole thing is that I wasn't about to dirty um the needle nose pliers with one peach, but I was like, that would be cool if you were doing like a bunch. But I'm all like, I eat one, or give my kids, and I have to cut it up anyway, so it didn't make sense for me.
Yeah. And it's honestly not that hard to cut a peach or just to eat around a pit.
We are going to the state fair, so that should be interesting.
You didn't invite me?
My
Are you
mom
going
is
to the
taking
super fair or the state fair?
the state fair, just the one right here.
That's the super fair. The state fair is out west.
Oh, okay, super. Whatever it's called, the fair that's at the event center right now.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to. We're taking all the children. My husband is able to come with, and Nana, because it was her idea. And we're gonna look at the animals. And we're gonna get a funnel cake, and we may put the girls on like a merry-go-round or something. We don't do the carny rides. Well, there's just husband doesn't like heights. I'm not about to do it by myself. And I don't know if my kids would actually do it at this point. And those kind of scare me when they can, they move them town to town. I don't know. I feel like they're less put together than, the ones at like Worlds of Fun kind of thing. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I can understand that. Because, I mean, Do they still have all the right bulks?
Right?
I just swatched 48 markers. Because I was sent a 48 set of the Ohuhus. So that is what I just sat down and did for the last probably hour.
Has it already been an hour with that?
It's been an hour and a half.
Okay.
And
well, for
the
the
first half hour I was
session.
doing a coloring book.
Okay. Okay, need more over here.
Okay, let's see. Do I want to start maybe with the violets?
Cool. I think I'm done with that one. Okay, so what I got out of this is always poke a hole in your alcohol inks. Don't try to take a stopper out. There is no stopper. Why is that not working? Or your hands will end up looking like mine. But these were I feel like they did great practice, even mixing with Ranger alcohol inks. So Little Birdie, I feel like they were a bit cheaper than Ranger. So budget wise, that was nice to get to play a little bit with some different colors. Especially if you're, just being introduced to alcohol inks. The set that I have with Ranger is the one that has 9 variety of rainbow colors. So that's what I use. And you can't always blend with that because then it ends up looking brown. So that's why I wanted to pick up a trio that was, a little bit more gradient kind of thing. Because I don't know what I'm doing, but I pretend I do. So I got 2. Those kind of look similar, a little bit different. I think I use the same colors on that one. And then I got that one and this pink one because I just want pinks and purples to play with it. So I will leave those on my desk just to dry completely. I might have to put coating on a couple of these. It is very wet. We'll find out. And then I will eventually turn them into cards.
Okay.
And then I got all my daisies done. I'm not going to touch those because I'm covered in ink.
Yeah, it's probably wise. Which probably means this is a good place to stop.
Yeah.
I'll probably attempt to organize these swatches at some point later. And yeah. I highly recommend color swatches for anyone who has a lot of colors and they're trying to decide on what to do, because the caps are never quite close to what they actually are.
Oh, no, they're not.
I have yet to meet...
Just look at your swatch.
Right, yeah, I have yet to meet a utensil that actually is true to color. But I suppose with that, we will say good night, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. I highly recommend that if you aren't subscribed to Leslie and you love what she's doing, subscribe to her. If you enjoy what I do, if you like to see coloring books and different ways to use different markers and colored pencils, feel free to subscribe to me as well. Otherwise, I am gonna be quiet and call it here.
Yep.
And hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you for stopping and hanging out with us today, and we hope to see you guys again in maybe another live stream.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.